Hi guys, this is Kate Callison, Recruiter on the Go. It's Monday, May 10th. I'm on my way to work at Bellevue, Washington. Hopefully this week, I'm going to be spotlighting some recruiters that work on my team. One's going to be on the Bing side and who we're looking for, what they're about, more about her side and what she goes through and trying to find technical people, and a little bit of personal stuff too. And then on my side, I haven't decided yet, but there's a few good recruiters I want to get an opinion on. And so my side, I recruit for online advertising and marketing, PMs at a director level, manager level, product planners, UX designers with technical background. And on my way to work, I started, thinking about all the kind of conversations I have, whether it's at the line at Starbucks or, even at some events, and I talk to recruiters, and it kind of surprises me, but then again it doesn't, on how still social media is viewed, and in the recruiting world. And Twitter, let's say Twitter being 5 going on 6 years around, and it's still a buzzword. And I remember when I'd be like the 15th person on Twitter, and it's like, what is this about, and still people tend to get overwhelmed. So I was thinking about what's the best way, to my interpretation, on how to accept this, because Twitter's not going away, and it's not going away. It's actually growing amazing applications to add to Twitter and what you can do. However, again, I don't want to go into that. So I think my advice for someone who's an avid Twitter person, along with applications and stuff, take the top 4, and even the top 3, because sometimes it depends on your taste, but LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. I also think you should add a blog. Blog is a really great way to vent, a great way to share. It's a personal taste. It's a personal. People are like, well, what do I blog about? Well, blog about what you know. Sorry, I get turned. Pay attention. So, another thing. Sorry, adjusting the camera. Okay, so let's just take the top. So LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Alright, and let's say you don't want to do Facebook because it's too personal or whatever, and you'll get over that because you'll see how Facebook's going to be changing just in the recruiting format. So let's take Twitter. Take Twitter and master it. Knowing that it's not going away. I think sometimes people make it way too complicated than it is. And they make it more like, oh, why do I need to do this? And, this is so stupid. I don't want to hear anybody talk about a sandwich. Well, that's too bad, because I've had a conversation about a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and I ended up hiring him as a product manager from eBay. So, you never know what question or what conversation leads to, but that's your preference, But you can build Twitter slowly, and try to master it. Do everything you can. Create a background, create your handle. A lot of people recommend using your real name because it's easier to search. I disagree. I think you should, use a name that you love. Like mine is Jax_McGee, MAGEE, and that's my dog's name. It's very personal, and I think it's important because if you make it personal, then you'll most likely invest it with it more. Make sure you do a bio. People like to read about who you are. I won't accept invites or follow people if they don't have a bio, because, I don't know who I'm following, and if you don't have a bio, then you're not an interesting person as far as I'm concerned. Some people think, oh, I gotta follow the big people, all the people who's got 2,000 plus followers. I don't think that's necessary. And the reason why I say that is because those who have 2,000 and up followers, they really don't know you. And so I would recommend following people who are having less than 500 or so, or less, even less than that. And then people will start interacting more, and really do, you know. And then once you master that, and you understand that, and make sure you put it on your mobile, because all this stuff is mobile, you know, and there's no reason to be overwhelmed. And so once you have that, do some tweeting and understand how it works, and react and respond and retweet. You know, Twitter's making it so much easier to do all this stuff. And don't get overwhelmed with all the information, because there's hashtags and stuff. And I know a few people that, you know, say they're experts, and they still don't understand the hashtag or how to participate and everything, although they claim to be experts. And we all are expert at one level or another, and no judgment, you know. But I'm just really blown away on how still social media is an overwhelming topic. Everybody has an answer. This is my answer. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm not putting down anybody. But I do think that if you are overwhelmed, don't ignore it. Don't explore it. You know, there's enough people, I'm sure, in all your network. You can reach out to them. And like for myself, and if you really need help understanding even more, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to many people you've met at different events. I've not yet experienced anybody like, oh, I can't, you know, tell you that because it's a secret. It's social media. It's out there. It's free. So, yeah, that's my rant for the morning. And really, you know, you will be left behind. You know, if you don't welcome these tools, and that's what they are. They're just tools. They're not replacing recruiters. They're not, you know, hiring people. They're just tools to make your life more interesting as recruiters, as talent out there, and just in general. I mean, you know, you don't have to be a recruiter to understand Twitter. You don't have to be a person looking for a job or hiring. You know, you just need to know Twitter's fun, and it's one way to be expressive, and all under 140 characters. And when I say 140 characters, that's including space. So, you know, I really think that if you just take one at a time, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, blogging, and really explore it, you know, and master it and develop it, and then move on from there and add it to your mobile, because then, you know, when you're going to conferences and stuff, you'll understand what people are talking about. Because, you know, the one thing that I get frustrated about is when someone says, I don't understand Twitter, and yet they've never gone out there and looked at it. I mean, I don't know about you, but to me, that doesn't make any sense. How can you not know something or understand something or have such a strong judgment on it if you haven't even played with it? I don't get it. So, anyways, that was my rant for the day. Look for my conversations with some of the recruiters I work with, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. Unfortunately, we were spoiled for the sun on the weekend, and now it's back to the old Seattle rain and gray, which I love, so can't really complain. And you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.